Hi guys, Rachel here again with Intermountain's TOSH Pilates program. Thank you so much for accessing our digital library. Today we're using the short circular band. I'll come a little closer. So it's a small continuous band that is stretchy. They come in a lot of different colors. I like a medium one. The heavier ones might be a little bit too much for this, but you could go definitely with a lighter one. Which tend to be green or yellow in color. I prefer the blue bands. Gives a good medium resistance, and that's all you're going to need, along with a mat or just some carpet. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start standing at the back of the mat, and you're going to take the band around your ankles. Okay, from here, we're just gonna start by finding a nice neutral alignment. Hips, knees, ankles are stacked. Abdominals are gently pulling in, ribs are soft. Let's go ahead and roll the shoulders backwards. We're gonna do some roll downs, walking out into a plank, other way. Good. Now inhale, taking the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, you're gonna dive over giant barrel. Hands are gonna come to the floor. Pause. This time we're just going to hang here, shake your head out, release any tension through your back, and then you're going to slowly roll up as you exhale. And again, inhale. This time we're going to walk it out. And exhale. Roll it down. Hands come onto the mat, knees soften. Once you get to about here, guys, feel free if you need to, drop your knees down into a kneeling plank. Otherwise, you're going to be into your full standing plank, keeping tension into that band, keeping those legs wide. Come back into that forward fold, relax your neck again, and then roll it up. Inhale, take your arms overhead. And again, dive over the barrel. Find whatever option is going to work for you guys in your body. Feeling those shoulders starting to stabilize. Pull the hips under, squeeze the glutes, lengthen through that mid-back. Elbows soft and pointing to the sides. And again, soften the knees and walk it back up. Okay, guys, 2 more here. We're going to stay at the bottom. Round it over, rounding, 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 one vertebrae at a time. Walk those hands out. Hold. Feel the stability of your shoulders, and again, walking it back and up. Okay, this time, guys, we're going to stay at the bottom. Arms come up. You're going to roll yourselves down, walking it out into a plank. Drop the knees down. Keeping yourself in this quadruped, you're going to squeeze your scapula together, push your shoulder blades apart. So you're doing a shoulder blade push-up, or we call it protraction, retraction. So squeeze your scaps, extend. Good, 2 more. Keeping the ribs in the back still. Hold it here. Option again to stay in this kneeling plank. Otherwise, take those feet up, feel that stability. Okay, you're gonna start by tapping your right leg slightly out, left leg. Tap your right leg, tap your left leg. Now if you're kneeling, you're gonna tap one shoulder, tap the other shoulder. Good, and 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, come back to center, and then drop the knees down. Okay, continuing with that protraction and retraction. So this time you're going to retract your shoulder blades, so squeezing them towards your spine, lift your bum, lift your head, and then you're going to tuck your tailbone, push your shoulder blades apart, relax your neck. So we're doing cat-cow, and using that scapular mobility and movement to help facilitate deeper into these 2 spinal movements, the flexion forward and extension backwards. Good. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. You're going to go ahead and come back so that you can take the band up and over your knees. And then right back down on to the floor. Staying in this quadruped position. We'll start by taking your right leg and extending it behind you straight onto the mat. So feeling those shoulder blades lifting, ribs are lifting, one long line from your heel to your head. You're gonna start by lifting the right leg up. Squeeze your glute, lift the leg. Good. So you don't wanna lift very high, guys, if you are feeling this in your low back. A lot of times if you don't have enough abdominal connection or enough glute strength or firing, you're gonna compensate by using that low back. So remember, form trumps everything. You really wanna find that glute, and it is already feeling a little spicy. Good, 8 more. And 7, keep the back long, elbows soft. 5, 4, lift and hold in 3. And 2, last one, and pulse, pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it up. You're gonna kick your tush, straighten the leg. Ooh, you're gonna feel your hamstring responding to this one, keeping that leg nice and lifted, keeping tension up into the band. Good, 5. Then you're gonna bend the knee and hold it in 4. Squeeze your glute, feel your hamstrings lengthen. 3, and 2. Here you go. Extend last time, bend the knee, final pulse is up. Keep that right hip pulling down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knee. Oh, goodness. And sit it back. And roll yourself up. Give your shoulders a little roll if you need to. And then we get to do the other side. Everybody's favorite part of class, right? So back to quadruped. Hips are stacked again, right in line with your hip sockets. Knees and ankles are nice and parallel. Shoulders are right over your wrists. Elbows are strong or soft, and the shoulders are staying strong. Left leg is going to extend out. Drop the hip. Find your center, and then here we go, lift the left leg. Squeezing that left glute. Try not to lean too far into your right hip. So you want to sort of feel your right butt cheek pulling in, and you really have a lot of left obliques here, keeping that left hip pulling down towards the floor. So really, if you needed to, you're balancing on your left arm, right knee. Good, exhale. Squeeze your glutes. Good, here we go. We have 8 more. And 8, then we lift and hold. Squeeze your bum. 7. Neck is long, don't drop your head down. And 6, 5, 3. Good, 2. Lift, hold, and pulse up, up, up. I like to have the foot flexed here. Good, check back in with your back and your neck and your ribs and your elbows. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Kick your bum. Straighten the leg. Woo, this is where it starts to get me. Little bend, reach it long. Bend and extend. You're still trying to get those kneecaps lifting up to get those quads to engage here as you extend the glutes and hamstring firing as that leg goes out. Good. 5, and 4, 3, 2. We're gonna bend the knee and hold it. Here, pulse it up, up, up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and relax it down. Shake that neck out. Good, and come back up tall. Keeping the band where it is. We're going to transition onto the right hip for some hip work. If you need to, guys, leaning onto your elbow like this is too much for you, option would be to grab a ball or a pillow or a yoga block, and you can just take this laying on your side. Otherwise, you're going to be lifted, finding that shoulder stabilizing you here, lifting from the lat, pulling the ribs in. We're going to start with clam shell. So the heels are going to be glued together. Important to keep this right hip nice and stable. Now, because we have the band, your range is small, and that is great. All right, you don't want to strain into your back to try to get the leg up. You're just working with whatever range you still have with that tension around the hip. Good. 6 and 5, 4. And at any point, guys, if you start on your elbow and you need to come down, go ahead and take a lay down. 2. Last one. Keep the leg lifted. You're going to extend the leg straight out. You're in one long line. Tap the floor, lift. Oh boy. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to lift and hold. Yeah, hold, lift, pulse, pulse, pulse. Obliques should be on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees together. The foot is going to be lifted. You're in what's called an internal or a medial rotation of the thigh. You're going to extend your leg straight and slightly back. So again, those glutes and hamstrings are going to start talking to you. Extend it back, keeping your chest stable. Kick back. Good. Back. Staying in, slightly back and up. Good. 5, 4, ooh, booty. 3, 2, last one, hold it, pulse up. 8, 7, it's so small. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, whoo, as you can see by my face, that was hard. Okay. Staying here, we're going to come right into a side plank. You're going to squeeze your glutes, push your hip forward, extend the arms straight, and hold, feeling this whole right side supporting. Good. And little pulses up, up. 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. You're going to take your left hand, thread it underneath your right arm. Give yourself a little hug. And then unwind, look at the ceiling. Just thread the needle. Exhale, rotate through your back. You're feeling the rotation of the spine here. Good. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more. Keeping those hips lifted the whole time. And up. Good. 2. Thread. And last one. Thread it under. And lift. Good. Set that hip down. You're going to go ahead and sit up. Good. Bring the legs forward. Your right arm is going to reach up towards the ceiling, and then we're going to take a nice deep side bend to the left. Good. And then back up. Okay. Onto the left hip. So feeling that left side stabilizing, body is nice and lengthened here. Heels are going to glue together. So my feet are really right in line with my tush. Heels right in line with my sits bone. So really I'm still in one nice long neutral line. Soften the rib cage. So you're pulling the abdominals in, squeeze the heels, rotate that right knee up. Good. So again, each side might be a little bit different. That's okay. You're just moving within whatever range your deep 6 lateral rotators and your abductor can manage here. Your hip. Good. And then the pelvis. We're feeling the hip bone pushing forward as we lift that knee up to make sure we're keeping the pelvis in the back neutral. Good. 4 and 3, 2, lift, hold. Good. Reach that leg out. You're going to tap, lift, tap, lift. That heel is still right in line with my bum. Good. 8, 7, 6, and 4, 3. We're going to lift and hold it. 2. All right, don't jump into that left side pulse. Up, up, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees together. Foot is up. Reset. So the leg is going to extend back and slightly lift it. As you come in, you're returning to this internal rotation. Extend back. You're not going to get very high, right? If you had no band, you could probably get your leg pretty high up there. but you're really just focusing on keeping the knee slightly turned in, even as the leg extends out. Good. 5. Ooh. 4, this is where you wish you had a lighter band. And 3, 2, extend the leg and hold it. All right, here you go, pulse back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pull it in. Ooh, good. All right, right into that side plank. Body alignment stays the same. Just squeeze your glutes, push your hip forwards, reach the arm up, a little off here. Good. Make sure elbow, hip, feet are staying in a line. So if you were standing up, you'd be in that same nice neutral alignment. Good. All right, let's add those pulses. Down, up, 8, 7, then we've got thread the needle. 6, 5, and 4. 3, relax the neck, squeeze the shoulders together. Last one, here we go, 6, thread the needle. You're gonna rotate under, and then inhale, lift. Halfway there. 3, and 2. Here we go, last one. And set the hip down, good. Pull those knees in. Forgot a hair tie today. We're making it work. Bring the feet forward and take a nice side bend. Good. Let's go ahead and sit up nice and tall. The legs are just going to reach straight forward in front of you. If this is too much for your hip flexors or your low back, go ahead and bend the knees, or you could bring a pillow or fold your mat up and sit on it. Okay, we did all of that abdominal work standing or at the beginning of class. So you still want to really feel supported here, front, back, and sides of the abdomen. You're going to bring your arms out to a T. Okay, inhale. As you exhale, you're going to engage your right obliques. You're going to rotate to the right. Thinking about really growing taller. Don't let your feet shift. Exhale, back to center. Good. And rotate. And lifting up tall. Really twisting up like a barber's pole. And then growing taller to come back in. Twisting right through your spine as if you're going up a spiral staircase. Good. Exhale. And exhale. One more each side. And last one. Good, back to center. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take that band off of the legs finally. And we're gonna lay onto our backs. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's release through your spine a little bit more here. Feet are gonna start in towards your bum. Knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor, arms are wherever is comfortable. We're gonna go through sacrum tilts. Exhale, imprint your spine. Inhale, rock past the neutral. Exhale, pull the rib cage in as you find that imprint, because you're using your abdominals to find this movement. Good, it should feel really nice. 2 more. Last one. You're gonna drop both knees to the right. You might feel that lat stretch. If yours is tight after all that planking, back to center using those obliques, switch sides. Good, and back to center. Go ahead and grab your band. You're gonna take your band around your knuckles, okay? And then it's gonna hook so the thumbs are coming out of the band. So it's really just up around your upper 4 fingers here. Arms are gonna reach up. This time, same thing. You're gonna elevate, no, sorry, let me say that again. You're gonna protract and retract. Got a little ahead of myself there. Here, so the shoulders glide up and then tap the floor. Glide up, tap. All right, set those shoulders down. And then you're gonna pulse your hands out into the band. Out. You're using the backs of your shoulders here, keeping the ribs in. Pulse open. Open, open. Good, 10, 9, 8, and 5, 4, 3, 2, pull it open, hold it. Bend the elbows, skim your sides, tap the mat, lift. Now important here to really get into the shoulders, guys, you want to keep the pressure pushing out through your arms, through your hands into the band. Don't lose that tension. Good, shoulders are staying on the floor as the arms reach up. Good, 6, and 5, 4, 2, good. This time you're going to bend and hold. Here we go. Pulse out. Ooh, 8. I'm counting every other-ish one. 7, 6, 5, 4, and 2. Last one. And relax your hands. Ooh, shake those shoulders out. Okay. The band is going to stay around your hands. If it doesn't work, get rid of it. If you need to have more space for your shoulders and your hands need to be wider, you're going to take your arms overhead, okay? Now, you stop wherever your shoulders allow. You're going to shrug the shoulders towards your ears, pull your shoulders down. Shrug and pull, shrug and pull. This is elevation depression. So you're gliding towards your ears and away. All right, you're going to try to keep those shoulders stable. You're going to bring the hands back down towards your thighs, little pressure into the circle if you're using it, and overhead. Good. Tap the thigh, reach overhead. Good, 5 more. And 4, 3, trying to keep those ribs knit as much as we can. 2, last one. You're going to pause about this angle, not too much farther. Pulse out. Oh, goodness. 8, 7, 6, keep the neck relaxed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms back up and in. All right, guys, let's take the band onto the feet like so. You're going to have your legs in tabletop. Option is to keep the feet down on the floor if you need to. We're going to do some abdominal work. You're going to inhale, exhale, imprint the spine. Lift the legs to tabletop. They are holding hips distance. Hands will come behind your head and will come up into your C curve. Good. This time, as you exhale, you're going to extend your right leg straight. Don't let the left leg move. Pull it back to center. Exhale, reach. Trying to lift those kneecaps, finding the quads, firing, pushing with the extending leg, and stabilizing with the bent leg. Good. Exhale, inhale. Now, can you keep your chest so still and lifted this whole time? 5 more. And 4, then we'll add on. Good. Press the back. 3, into the mat. 2, last one, hold it. We're going to rotate. Good. Reach, rotate, adding the upper body. If it is too much, guys, go ahead and either set your feet down and rotate, or you can omit the rotation. Good. Here we go, 8 more. 8 and 7, looking over the elbow you're rotating to, really twisting, keeping the neck long, shoulders down. And 4, so good. 3, 2, and last one. Good, set the feet down. And release your back. If you need to take a few rocks left to right here. And then we're going to go ahead and take that band off of the feet. Extend those legs long. You'll reach your arms overhead, keeping the shoulders down, ribs in. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, you're going to nod your chin to your chest, and you are going to roll it up, reaching towards your toes. Good. If you cannot sit up all the way, guys, don't worry about it. It's a work in progress. And now tuck under, slowly massaging the spine down, reaching overhead. Option would be to here, bend the knees. You're gonna come up. You can grab onto the thighs to assist you. And then roll it back, down. Good. Lift. We have 2 more wherever you're at. And last one. And rolling it back, down. Good work. Okay, we're gonna sit up. Here, I'm gonna go kneeling. That's not a problem for me. If you need to sit on a chair, on a yoga block, some pillows, if you have any knee issues, you could also do this standing up tall again. Whatever is gonna work for you. Okay, we got the band again. We're gonna loop it around the outsides of your palms, just like we practiced before. This time it's just gonna work your muscles a little different because we're lifting up tall. So just like with our side plank, guys, you wanna slightly tuck the tailbone, pull the ribs in, the glutes are pushing forward, and you're really stabilizing. So roll those shoulders open. We're gonna go extend the arms out and hold. Good, make sure those shoulders are down, not lifted, not depressed, not protracted or retracted, right in between, and pulse out, out, out. Good, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the elbows in. This time as you reach your arms, you're gonna sit your hips back. Squeeze your glutes, push forward. Reach and in. Bend out and in. Good, 8. Don't lose the tension in the band. And 7, good. 6. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. Ooh, shoulders. Last one. Hold it. Here you go. Pulse out, out, out. 8, 7, 6. You can be here if you need. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Belt the elbows in. Come up tall. Pause. Pulse out, out, out. 8, 7, 6, 5. Bernie burns. 4, 3, 2, 1. Almost there. Reach your arms out. You're going to drive your steering wheel. Woo! Pulling the band apart. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Pulling your hands away. 1. Switch sides and pulse. 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 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And enough. So good. Drop that band. Shake your shoulders out. We're going to just sit down onto the right hip. And you're going to bring your right shins to face forward. Your right knee is touching your left. Your right foot is touching your left knee. So we call this, we do this Mermaid in Pilates. You're going to take your right hand to the floor. You're going to take that left arm up and over. Good. Bringing yourself back up using those obliques. Side bend to the left. Good. And center, teeing. Good. And over. Using the abdominals. We have one more set and then we'll do the other side. You might feel some work through that left hip if your hip is really tight. Some work being like tightness and stretching. That's normal. Good. If you have really tight hips, you're probably going to want to be sitting your right hip onto a yoga block. And then as we go to the other side, you would take, I'll show you guys, the yoga block, and it would be underneath the pelvis. So you're sitting up and on it will give you a little bit more movement if you need to do that. Okay, let's do the other side. Side bend. And to the other way. There's never too much spinal movement that we can get. We really don't ever work lateral or side like this. Super vital to your back health, low back and neck and shoulders, to make sure we're getting enough spinal rotation and flexion and extension. Good. All right. Go ahead and just cross that right knee over. One little spinal twist here to finish us off. Rotate, look over your right shoulder. Pull the knee into your chest. We did a lot of glutes today. We're just doing a very, very brief stretch, guys. So please, please, please stay, and we're gonna do your hip stretch first before the rotation on this side. Do any additional stretches before you run off back to your busy lives, and then turn to the left. All right, you are all finished. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today using our mini band. Please visit our online video library for other videos. If there's any terminology on alignment that you are not familiar with, we also have the 5 basic principles broken down for you. Those are great videos to review to make sure you're working correctly through the body. Okay, have a great rest of your day, guys, and I will see you soon.